In this problem, we're doing some more work converting between compound units. In this case, our compound unit is feet per second, and then we want to convert that to miles per hour. It says a cyclist rides his bike at a rate of 22 feet per second. What rate is this in miles per hour? And then there's the second part of the problem. We'll read that in a minute. Let's just do the conversion first. This is going to get a little complicated because not only do we have to convert from feet to miles, we also have to convert from seconds to hours. So we've got to do both those things. Let's work on the distance part first. It says here that 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet. So we can make a couple of conversion ratios. I could put 1 mile over 5,280 feet, or 5,280 feet over 1 mile. And then we'll figure out which one we need. So let me start setting up our problem. 22 feet per second. And I think I'm just going to put this over 1 and put the second on the bottom here. Now, we want, because we have feet on top here, we need to choose the one that has feet on the bottom here so that they'll cancel. So I'm going to grab this guy. So that leaves us then, after the feet cancel, that's going to leave us with miles, and that's what we want. So if I were to carry out this calculation, what I would have is miles per second. What I really want is miles per hour. So I have to figure out also how to convert these seconds to hours. And this is going to take a couple of steps. You'll notice I have seconds on the bottom. So what I need is a ratio with seconds on the top. And off the top of my head, I know that there are 60 seconds in 1 minute. And because there's a seconds up here and a seconds down here, those will cancel, so that's good. And now I'm still not at hours, but I do know, and I've got a minute on the bottom, so let's put a minute on the top. I know that there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. And now I have that hour on the bottom, which is where I want it. So the minutes will cancel. Now, if I multiply all of this out together, you'll notice I'll get miles as the only unit left on the top, and hours is the only unit left on the bottom. So that would be miles per hour. And the multiplication I have to do is 22 times 1 times 60 times 60. So 22 times 60 times 60 over, and on the bottom I have 1 times 5,280 times 1 times 1, so that's just 5,280, and my units will be miles per hour. All right, let's do our calculations here. I'm pulling out my calculator. 22 times 60 times 60, that equals 79,200, and then I'll divide that by 5,280, and I get 15. So this cyclist is riding at 15 miles per hour, and that's an answer that makes sense. So that is some complicated work with converting between compound units.